Good morning, this is Joy from Rian Show. I'm here to show you the junk journal I made using the embellishments from my challenge. It has almost everybody's embellishments in it, except for really Carolyn. There are a couple of yours in this book, but most of them are in this one. As I made another very sweet junk journal. But this one is really a scrapbook, completely using scraps and things that I've had in my stash. The main theme of the book is through obviously The Wizard of Oz, but from the theatre book that I picked up in London a few years ago. It was a theatre that you made up, and you could use different characters and different things, different scenes in the book. And what I've done is I've cut out the scenes, and they made 5 different signatures. So I've sewn in the signatures here, as you can see. And I actually, when I bought the Paper House paper collection, I also bought some charms, which I forgot I had. So I've added the charms to this journal. As you can see, it's very fat. I don't think much more can go in, though I'm going to press it down a bit more later on. So here I've decorated. This is from Carolyn, and this one is from, I think this is Pollyanne's, and this is from Rosa, the material that she sent on her A4 card. As you can see, I've been using it up. Alright, so on the front here is also Paper House cutout. I did think I would brought it in to show you, but I haven't. I had about 9 different people entering the challenge. It's not quite the end of June yet, but I will wait till the 30th, just in case more entries come in. But I'm not expecting, nobody else has said that they are coming, going to send me stuff. I'm sorry about the size of the book is a bit big for my camera frame. Hopefully, well, you'll get to see everything. As you can see, I've opened it up with putting paper on the back of the inside cover of the front, back to front. And in it I've made a little pocket. This came from Wendy, this jute, and the houses and the leaves from Nola, and this is from Stormy. Also, Stormy sent me lots and lots of things, including lots of clips, which it's impossible to use them all in this journal, but I will be using it. I have another couple of journals to make. Carolyn's things are not used so much because I've made a second little sweet journal, which I probably will be sending out depending on the weight. But because she sent me such sweet cutouts, I didn't really think it was so good to put it in such a junky journal like this. It's as I say, there are 5 signatures. This is the first one. This is Act 1, and it's the Munchkins land. I've put a little rainbow. I think this is Joanne. She sent me rainbows and wands and things, and so this is the first scene of the theatre. And inside the first scene, I've also put the acts. And on the last page of the scene is the other part of the different acts of the play and the synopsis of the stage directions. This came from Lenneke, and Toto came from the theatre group as well. This is another one from Len and the Paper House and Nola. On each signature, no, well maybe not. On a few of the signatures I've put this crochet lace. Well, I don't think it's crochet, I think it is actually real lace. And here's the book. It's also made up, this junk journal, of the book that Nola sent me that her grandson found for her. And so this is the first page of The Wizard of Oz book. I put a black doily here because it's a little bit sad at the beginning. This horrible neighbour wants to get rid of Toto, and Dorothy is very angry that her aunt should let the lady get rid of Toto. Here is one of my favourite tags. I think it came from Lenneke too, and I think I might have a go at painting that. This is from Stormy, and a pocket for Stormy. Stormy sent me a lot. Now here I had this piece of paper from a paper pad, that my son sent me, brought me from London, and I put one of Joanne's rainbows on and one of Wendy's bluebirds. And this is the center of the first signature. And here I've finished the centers ties with different charms. This is a rainbow and this is a house. Let me see. Okay. Also, I colored this paper here in rainbow colors, but principally it was coffee stained. Now Nola sent me in her package too this advertisement for a storm roof, and I thought it was brilliant, so it's gone in here. A roof for the perfect storm. Here we've got the Munchkins, the ones from Joanne, and here is Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. I made a mistake and I stuck the song sheet, Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead, when the other witch dies from the bucket of water. But it doesn't matter, I don't think. Anyway, here, I think this one was made from Wendy in Australia, and she's textured the tag with I don't know what, and here is a pocket I've made up. Now this one came from now who was that? I think that was Carolyn. No, oh my dear. Maybe it was Pollyann as well. let me just check. So I have the things here. I think it was from, I think it was from Polyab. If I've made a mistake, I'm sorry. I tried to remember everybody. I've stamped it a little bit here, and I am going to colour these pages, paint the pages white so that I can write on. Here's another tag. I believe this one came from Stormy. Well, definitely Stormy's pins. It's Peggy. Okay, am I in camera as well as I can be? So that's the end of the first signature. On to the next. This is from Wendy, and Wendy's tag, which is very pretty tag too. Okay, and trying not to have my arm in view. Okay, and Wendy's pin with the shoes, pin clip. Okay, this is from Carolyn, who sent me a big box of stuff. It's in the other journal. I think this came from Nola, Stormy, and Stormy. Okay, this is the second scene, the mysterious forest. So where we meet the scarecrow. So I've also got little stamps. Didn't have any big stamps for this, only little ones. So we're off to see the wizard. This came from Debbie Bignola in the United States, and the little dresses were definitely Joanne's, and the scarecrow, and that came from Rosa. So I put a little band that Rosa also sent of ribbon onto the dress that Joanne made. Heart and silver pocket for the Tin Man, and here you'll find the scarecrow charm and the Tin Man. Trying to get it up here. Oh no, sorry, it's Dorothy. Dorothy and the scarecrow. To get you into the right place so that you can see. Here comes the lion. This is lovely made, all furry stuff from Peggy, Stormy, and a little bit of fur sent me too. I thought a bone would be good here. Alright, this came from Rosa, and Wendy in Australia sent me the paper clip. So, and the lion, I put a bow on top of his head, and some paper from another book. I have another very cheap book. I think it cost me €2, something like that, of The Wizard of Oz. I know it's a new book, but it's just a cheapy old one. It's not, but it's the real story, and Glinda of Oz too. So I pulled out some of the pages to go with as journaling pages. So into the field with the poppies. This came from the theatre. Some of my